So help me with your last name, Tara. It's
Periera.
Periera. Okay. So Tara Periera, Vermont Fresh Network. Welcome. So yeah, the idea here is just to have a conversation about what Vermont Fresh Network does and how that relates to aquaculture producers in the Lake Champlain Basin, and hopefully pass on a little information here. I figure 30 minutes or so, 30 to 45, and we'll just have a chat.
Okay.
So first off, what does Vermont Fresh Network do?
Well, like I said, my name is Tara Periera. I'm the executive director of Vermont Fresh Network. And Vermont Fresh Network is a nonprofit, a statewide nonprofit. We've been around for 25 years. And our mission is advancing relationships between farmers, chefs, and consumers to grow markets and to eat more locally grown food, basically. We're a member-based organization, so our members are farms, chefs, food producers, institutions like hospitals and colleges, universities, and also some support organizations or businesses like distributors, that kind of thing. And then we are going to be soon starting a new member level for retail. We have some retail members now, stores, but usually they're a member through their culinary part of it. Like, in other words, they have a chef, they have a kitchen or something like that, a restaurant. But we're looking at adding just retail stores to our membership.
Cool. What does a membership cost?
Well, it varies, and from restaurants at $240 or so. Food producers, like farmers, are $50 a year, and there are some criteria to be a member, and we do verification. So we verify that every year. So to be let's say there's a restaurant member, we have a restaurant, and they need to partner with at least 4 members of the network, like food producers or farmers. In addition to, they need to have at least 15% of their food costs on a yearly basis needs to be locally purchased food. Farmers, it's a little bit of a different thing, where we want our food producers and farmers to at least connect with at least 4 of our restaurant members. Now, to be a member every year, though, we verify those partnerships and those connections. So every year for renewal, the restaurants fill out their form or application again for renewal and say, here's who we're buying from, and the farms will say, here's who we're selling to, and we verify those partnerships. And only then will the restaurant get their sticker for their door, or if it's a new membership, if they'll get their sign, basically. Their green sign.
Okay, so this is so you can look up who the Vermont Fresh Network members are, and they're all listed, and they should have some kind of display at wherever they're selling as well.
Yes. Basically, if you we have I realize I don't have my sign with me, but we have a pretty, after 25 years, our logo and brand is pretty iconic. You walk, you go to a restaurant, right in the front door is that green and white sticker. And like I said, we also have, we also have a sign that we give them, and they can put up on their wall or outside or however they want to do it, and also on their website. So when people go to a restaurant, or anyone goes to a restaurant and they see that sign, that they know that they're part of the network, that their local purchasing and those local partner connections have been verified on a yearly basis. In fact, too, we have another kind of a special level or designation, and it's our Gold Barn members. And they have the Gold Barn members are restaurants or institutions that purchase way beyond that 15%, like 20%, or, and they spend a certain amount of money beyond that. And those are, we have a lot of those, which is great in the state, a lot of good local purchasing.
All right. So as the executive director, what do you do for Vermont Fresh?
Oh gosh. Let's see here. What do I do? Well, a little bit, a lot of different things. So, of course, my main goal, or one of my main goals, is I want our members to be successful in what they're doing. So, I want to make sure that if there's a farm that wants to connect with the restaurant, if they have a certain product, I want to make sure I can facilitate that. In addition, I want to tell the story of our members, and I want to, promote the idea of local food, promote restaurants and local purchasing. Our, as a statewide organization, we kind of focus. We have our lane, basically. It's that intersection of Vermont farms and culinary professionals. So, as time has gone on, things have changed, focuses have changed, just in that local food, people know about local food more than they did 25 years ago. And they demand it. And so as time has gone on, we also have brought in, we also do marketing, basically, for our members, marketing to consumers, and just promoting and amplifying what they're talking about. I would say that I'm always looking for opportunities that further our mission, and that is, that can range from looking for grants for market development of certain products. That can be, getting in touch with local media to promote a new story that's happening, or a new local food story that I think people should know about. We also, as an organization, have a business to business directory where members can seek out other members. And let's say there's a restaurant looking for a certain product, they can go into our business directory, do a search in our database, and find out who's selling what to whom, and go, and do that. But I do a little bit of everything, but it's really for local food and our members, basically networking, building those connections.
All right. So how big is Vermont Fresh Network, both in terms of how many members are there, and how many personnel do you have?
Do you mean the membership? We have statewide 293 members, and that's with farms and restaurants and everyone. Staff wise, we have 2.5 FTE, so 2 people full-time, and then we have one half part-time person doing this. And part of one of our staff members, their main focus is on our sister website, diginvt.com, which is a food and farm tourism website for Vermont. While I work at the inside baseball stuff, that for with our members and businesses, that side of it is more out to the community, to consumers, for education and storytelling. Yeah.